I'm at Palma Airport in Mallorca, and in a few hours I'm going to catch a flight. But before I do, let's take a walk through the departures here at the airport. Welcome to Maximum Travels. My name is James, and on this channel we do travel guides like airport tours, flight reviews, hotel tours, and city walks. If it sounds like something you're interested in, please do give the video a like and subscribe as well. Let's go take a look around the airport. So we just got through security now, and I'm just going to follow everyone else at this point because everyone looks like they're going towards the gates this way. So we'll head up here, although I have just noticed on the side of here there's A, C, D gates up this way. B gates look like they're down there. So here we are. As always, we walk through the duty free before we get anywhere. So naturally, I mean, this looks like a massive one. Usually when you come to these duty frees, they're just like a corridor, a spirally corridor that goes around and twists and turns. But this is just big and open and spacious, and there looks like there is a lot to actually get here. That's really, really good. I like that. All your perfumes here to the left. Taste of Spain I can see. So obviously you get food here as well. And chocolate looks like it's over there in the far corner. And it looks like the alcohol is over just to the right. Just over there. So there's your pay station there. And there is a McDonald's here, it looks like, as well. I think there's actually two McDonald's in this airport. One of them is in the arrivals section, and the other is, well, here. Fresh forward, fresh food fast. Basically sandwiches and stuff. So let's start by going this way towards what I assume to be the A gates. It's been more than a decade since I have been to this airport, and I can tell you now it looks very different than it did 10 years, 11, 12 years ago. It looks very modern, I think. Clothing shops. There is a deli here as well. It is always good to see when an airport has a lot of food options, because not everybody likes McDonald's and not everybody likes a deli and not everyone likes posh fancy food. So it's always good to see that mix. More clothing shops here. Jewellery shop. Majorca. Not quite sure how to pronounce that. Let me know in the comments. Another shop there for food and drink. The floor is very reflective in here. It's almost like a mirror. So I'm not sure which way I'm going to go at this point. I can see some markers on the floor and tell us where things are. Okay, so that is the exit. And this is the A gates. Seems rather quiet down here. which is always a good thing in my opinion. I do like it when it's nice and quiet in an airport. It just means I've got to speak a bit quieter. So for reference, it is about 7 o'clock in the morning. I assume that McDonald's would have opened maybe 5 o'clock. So I think some of the flights do start going out around 5-6 o'clock in the morning. So what I think we'll do is we'll have a look down here now at the A gates. It doesn't look like it's going to be too big down here, but then we'll kind of reconvene back where we split off from the rest of the gates, just so we get a full walking tour of the airport and we can see as much as possible without having to drag the video on. I do like these escalators with the green hue on them. Really cool. But you see what I mean about the floor being so reflective? You can literally see the lights reflecting. Okay, so we cannot go any further here unless we are actually traveling from an A gate. And let's have a look here. So these are all, there's a lot of flights going out. So here is how you will get to all of your A gates. And I believe these are the entry-exit system things, which are pretty much brand new at the time of me recording this. So let's head back up this way and we'll reconvene where it's split off from the other gates. So we're back at this point now where we have split off from A gates, and then B, C and D are this way, and the rest of the airport is this way. So here's a better look at those shops that were on the other side, because last time we walked that side. So here, Samsonite. It's funny, that always reminds me of Dumb and Dumber. Here's another small duty-free shop. Let's have a quick look at it. It's always nice to pick up some duty-frees if you can. Oh, Bacardi, $13.65. That would probably be my drink of choice, maybe. Bacardi and Coke. So what's this here? Natura. The thing is, I've never heard of a lot of these stores. They're all just new to me. Seating area down there with just a couple of seats. I think at certain times this airport does get extremely busy. I've been here for a number of hours, and at 1 a.m. this morning this whole airport was dead. There was very, very few people here. Desigual? I'm not very good at pronouncing these things. W.H. Smith? I do find that very strange. And there is a shop called Stamp. Okay, I mean, why wouldn't it be called Stamp? It looks like it's mostly toys and gifts and that sort of thing. I can see fridge magnets at the back. So yeah, it seems just like a gift shop. So C gates look like they are this way. So we'll do the same as last time. We'll take a look at the C gates, and then we'll reconvene here and then head to the D gates, which would be the end of the airport. It's very big and spacious, this place. And they are doing a lot of construction here as well. So I would imagine perhaps in 2027 it might look even better. So the way this airport seems to be laid out is there is one long concourse of where all the shops are, and then there are a couple of wings that split off for the A, B, C and D gates. So for C gates, it is down this ramp. And the moving walkways look like they are moving up. So obviously with this airport, the arrivals and departures all mix in the same area, whereas somewhere like perhaps Terminal 5 at Heathrow, the arrivals and departures don't mix together. I'm sure there's legal reasons why. Let me know in the comments if you know the reasons. C73 I see there. Is there really 73 gates in C? No, that can't be right. I suspect it's perhaps like 1 to 12 is A, and then 13 to maybe 40 is B, and then 41 to whatever is C.
Hi, vlog.
People saying hello. As I always say with these videos, no matter where you are in the world, if you ever see me, please do come and say hello. I honestly don't mind. So right, coming down to these C gates, it looks like there is another McDonald's. I can just see the arch. So there is at least 3 McDonald's in this one airport. Fascinating. I thought there would have been a Burger King or something here, but nope, obviously not. Well, we haven't seen one yet anyway. There might be one. We just haven't come across it. Vending machines. So this wing of the airport seems quite long. I suspect this may be where most of the flights go from. Now, see if we look there, C38 to C69, so there are quite a lot of gates within C. So here we are, here's where 72 and 73 is. We've got another duty-free section here. Another Starbucks. Or is that the first Starbucks we've seen? No, I think that's the first one we've seen. Now I think about it. It seems a lot busier down here than it does on the main area. Like I say, I think this must be where most of the flights go from, or at least they do in the morning. So more gift shops just here. Cafes just over there. Another WH Smith. Accessories, bags, all stuff like that. Yeah, there's quite a lot of these like tat gift shops. I guess if you didn't pick up enough tat gifts in the resorts here, then you can always get them at the airport. So more food places here. Gosh, this sea wing is massive, isn't it? I mean, we've been walking down here for a good 5 minutes now. Just the sea wing. Haribo. There is a Haribo store. Nice. Some gates just down there. Green away. Another Haribo store there, except that's called Lolly, as in lollipop. I think we are coming pretty much to the end of the sea wing now. I think it's just some gates down, yeah, it's just gates down there. We have beer code. Nice. Oh no, it seems to go on this way. So we've got a little bar and deli, I guess, just there. There's that McDonald's, and there is some a little cafe there. Seems very quiet. That might be a nice place to sit. So we split here, and I think it is just gates from here on in. So we've got some gates down that way and some gates down this way, but I'm going to go this way just for now because there is a piano here. And the guy's just sat down there and started playing it, and I'm guessing he can't play piano very well. So yeah, that's just gates 60 to 69, I think, that way. Oh yeah, and here's that other McDonald's. Okay, so let's head back to the main area and we'll reconvene and we'll head down to the last section at the D gates. So back at the main intersection now, and the last way to go is to the left towards D gates. St. Cristo. Don't think there is too much down here now. I don't think this is anywhere near as big as the sea gates. There's a Costa here. Nice. So if you prefer Costa over Starbucks, there you go. You actually have a choice here. Some shops just over there. That looks like I see Powerpuff Girls in the back. Another jewellery section. Juan Valdez, Rodea, is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, there's not too much more this way. It is just the D gates. So to the right is another exit. And there is a fascinating statue right there, which I'm not going to show you in full because looking at it, it could get me demonetized. So we'll ignore that for now. But yes, down here are the D gates. And it doesn't look like there's any shops or anything down there, but if you're at the D gates, that's where you would go. Thank you for joining me on this walking tour of Palma Airport in Mallorca. There'll be a couple of other videos on the screen now. If you fancy clicking any of those and watching more content just like this, subscribe button is just down below if you fancy clicking it and being the first to see all that new content. Hopefully I will see you in one of my next videos, but until then, thank you so much for watching. Take care.